Is Axie Infinity dead? Okay, so let me give you a background first on Axie Infinity for those that don't know. Axie Infinity was one of the most successful blockchain games na napakita sa buong mundo na pwede kang kumita with cryptocurrency. With players earning in the Philippines anywhere from 15,000 pesos to as high as 50,000 pesos per month. In dollars, you're looking at about $300 to about $1,000 with an average of about $740 per month. Ngayon, at the peak of the price of Axie Infinity, it was doing $160 per Axie token, the governance token. And it started in 2020 at around less than $1. Nasa 60 cents lang siya, mga ganon. All the way to $160. But with the crypto winter that just happened, that's happening right now, bumagsak na yung presyo ng Axie Infinity from $160 high to now a low of about $10. Now, that means yung market cap niya at one point was valued at about $9.77 billion. Today, it's just around $900 million. It's still a substantial amount. And Axie is still a force to be reckoned with in the play-to-earn field in cryptocurrency. But ano yung mga challenges ng Axie Infinity, and will it survive the current bear market and this crypto winter? I want you to imagine, at the height of Axie Infinity, it had over 2.7 million players worldwide. That's the monthly average. And not only that, 40% of all the players ay galing sa Pilipinas. It actually saved a lot of Filipinos that lost their jobs. Nagkaroon sila ng opportunity to earn a monthly salary in place of the jobs na nawala. And it saved a lot of people during the time of the pandemic and the lockdown, and it was a great opportunity to earn while playing a game. Companies even pivoted. May mga kumpanya na nag-lay off ng mga employees sila, but what they did, instead of just laying them off, they converted them to Axie players. So the company became managers who ended up investing in Axie teams, and then they would get scholars, which became the employees na maglalaro ng mga games na to. But ever since the crypto winter, and Axie's price has dropped dramatically over 90%, and even the SLP token, which is the in-game currency of Axie Infinity, has dropped considerably. Wala nang kinikita yung mga Axie players or the managers. And because of this, the monthly users on Axie Infinity has been dropping ever since. From a high of 2.7 million, it is now down to about 700,000 players na lang. And unless Axie does something dramatic, it will continue to drop at the rate it's going. Yes, at the height of Axie Infinity, fortunes were definitely made and a lot of people made a lot of money. But today, there are a lot of people that have lost a lot of money with their investment in Axie Infinity along with other cryptocurrencies. So in fairness naman to Axie, they're not different from about 90% of all cryptocurrencies, which has lost about 90% of its value or even more. So they're just another victim of this insanely bad bear market, inflation, and economic downturn that's happening all over the world. It's affected not just cryptocurrency, but every other financial market out there. So now let's answer the question of, is Axie Infinity dead? Well, they're definitely not dead yet, but the way I see it, they're pretty much in the ICU, and they're gonna need a lot of help to be able to revive from where they're at right now. So let's talk about Axie's advantages. Their biggest advantage is that they're the first mover and they're the most known P2E blockchain game in the entire world. And even though their numbers have dropped to 700,000 monthly users, it's still a substantial community and a force to be reckoned with. And because of that, they have a chance to be able to do something with it. But the real question is, what are you going to do with that community to be able to revive the interest and make that community excited about Axie Infinity again? But first, let's talk about some of the challenges that Axie faces. The first challenge they face is there are a lot of new blockchain games out there. As a matter of fact, there are thousands of blockchain games out there. They're much more advanced in their graphics, they're more entertaining, and the game itself is much more exciting than what Axie can offer at this point. Although Axie is a first mover, their game looks antiquated compared to the other P2E games out there right now. And another issue that's hounding Axie is the exploit on the Ronin bridge. Yung Ronin bridge, yun yung nagko-connect Ronin with the Ethereum network. And nagkaroon ng exploit of about $600 million. Although yes, with Sky Mavis and Binance being able to return and reimburse all the user funds, it still shows there's a vulnerability that does need to be addressed very, very soon. And this vulnerability has spooked quite a few of the Axie players. So what should Axie Infinity do to be able to survive and not die in this crypto winter? Well, unang-una, they need to level up. They need to be able to improve everything about Axie Infinity to be able to catch up to all their competitors in terms of gameplay, graphics, user interface, and all of those things that make a game fun and entertaining for its users. Second, I think they need to evolve and pivot. Basically, I think they have to evolve beyond Axie Infinity or maybe even pivot using the Ronin network to be able to allow developers to use the Ronin network and the 700,000 strong community they have to be able to play other games. Because I think that the real value of Axie is in that 700,000 strong community more than anything at this point. But if they remain static and not do anything substantial or anything that's a game changer at this point, honestly, I would say the chances of Axie surviving this crypto winter is fairly slim. Pero umaasa pa rin ako and I'm very hopeful that the guys in Axie do know what they're doing at they're preparing na for that next bull run to be able to pivot and evolve and come up with the second generation or second level Axie Infinity. That's my hope and I do wish them the best, because their success will help the overall success of the play-to-earn and blockchain games in this space. Kung na-enjoy niyo yung analysis ko dito sa video na to, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the notification bell so you're notified of my latest videos. Thanks everyone. I'll see you guys soon.